And because it happened at night, it was really difficult for the fire crews to see. More than 100 firefighters were out here at one point. This branch and the trees, the leaves all cover the street, barely missing the vehicles on this side of the roadway. So very lucky that nobody actually was parked on the other side where this tree actually came down. That car has been towed away. Westbound traffic on Michigan right now limited to just half a lane right there. So definitely use caution if this is your route to work this morning. For now, reporting live in Georgetown, Petrania Poonswan, Cairo 7 News.
And police say pedestrians also have to do their part to stay safe, like not wearing all dark clothing like I am right now in dim lots and at night. And also watch where you're going, not just look at your cell phone.
But as of Sunday, just the act of holding up your cell phone or touching it while you're driving, that's going to be breaking the law. And the point is to get drivers to pay attention to the road while they're driving. Well, right now they say even though they have this man behind bars, it's still in the early stages of the investigation. Still a lot of questions that they could not answer me today. The fire chief said the door to the master bedroom here was actually shut at the time of the fire, and that kept the flames out, potentially saving the little girl's life. If you haven't been to the Space Needle in a while or ever, you're going to be in for quite a treat. Take a look. There used to be steel wire cage up here for decades. Now you have these huge glass panels to give you this unobstructed view of Seattle and beyond. When Pacific Lanes closes for good on May 5th, almost everything in here will be for sale, including these bowling balls, so people can hold on to the memories when they strike. Reporting in Tacoma, Petrania Poonswan, Cairo 7 News. In a video you'll only see on Cairo 7, a woman with short dark hair was seen riding her bike towards an abandoned home on State Avenue in Marysville on Wednesday afternoon. She hung out by the back door, briefly went inside, then ran out and took off on her bike. It was minutes later when the same security cameras from the business next door caught that home going up in flames.
I said, oh my God.
Eddie Herrera with Furniture World was the person who called 911 after customers alerted him to the fire. But it was only after he saw the security footage that he realized the woman who appears to have started it not only rode her bike right by the business, she came back to wait for the fire trucks to drive by, even waving at the firefighters.
It's just like nothing for her. You know, that's the first time I've ever seen that.
About 90 minutes after this fire, investigators located Jacqueline Semecki at one of the 4 other fires they believe she also set that same day. She faced the judge today and is now behind bars on a $25,000 bail on a separate charge. Marysville police told me they're still looking at evidence, including here at this house, to charge her in these fires. Neighbors say there have been at least 3 fires on this property since it was left vacant, but this latest one destroyed the house.
The flames were getting too close.
Herrera says he hopes the city will now permanently tear down this property and that the person who burned it down will get the help she needs. In Marysville, Petrania Poonswan, Cairo 7 News.
I was like, no, Lord, not now, not here, or I was like so terrified.
Mark Batista said he was stunned when he saw a man started shooting not 1 but 2 guns out of the sunroof of a car in front of him.
All I can hear was like bullets, like I think 15 shots.
The picture is from the dash cam of the rideshare vehicle Batista was riding in on Rainier Avenue on Monday night. He also took cell phone video of the damage on the car by a bullet that was bouncing up towards his passenger seat.
I was just inches away from death or something. It was a close call.
Another eyewitness gave Cairo 7 this surveillance video showing a green Chrysler leaving the scene. Today, we can still see bullet marks on several businesses in this neighborhood.
I came outside and my car was all shot at.
Elisa Kemp was having dinner when the shooting happened. She came out to see her tires had been hit by a bullet.
Some people in the restaurant said they actually saw them hanging out of the car with big guns and stuff like that, so it was really scary.
For Batista, who's also an actor performing in the Here Lies Love musical at the Seattle Rep Theater, he says what happened to him
I've never experienced something like this.
Was more dramatic and emotional than anything he's seen on stage.
I am thankful that I'm alive and that I'm thankful that no one got hurt.
Seattle police tell us they're looking at all the videos and pictures from eyewitnesses. Detectives from the gang unit are leading up this investigation. In Columbia City, Petrania Poonswan, Cairo 7 News.
95.
Oh, I'm ahead of you. I got a 125.
For 96-year-old Alice Beckham, Pacific Lanes in Tacoma is more than just a bowling alley. She calls it her second home.
It's part of my life. They're all wonderful people. I hate to see it go.
We didn't want to go, but it's more money than we can afford to spend.
Pacific Lanes owner Billy Hamilton said in recent years his family could no longer justify the cost to upgrade equipment and machinery. Some that have been here since the business first opened in 1959.
You're scoring, your pin setters, and it's a seven-figure figure to get that to where it needs to be.
So word got out this week the business is sold and doors will close in just 2 months. The city of Tacoma confirmed it's reviewing a new development that could put a multi-family apartment complex on this 3.5-acre property.
Well, it took a while before they finally admitted it, but it was sad.
Patrons we talked to said it's the people here they will miss the most. About 30 employees will lose their job, with the adjacent restaurant and lounges that will be gone as well.
I hope that people remember us fondly, the hard work we put in.
For Beckham and her fellow bowlers, it's on to the next spot, but one that won't be quite the same.
You have to go with the flow. The whole town has changed.
When Pacific Lanes closes for good on May 5th, almost everything in here will be for sale, including these bowling balls, so people can hold on to the memories when they strike. Reporting in Tacoma, Patranya Poonswan, Cairo 7 News.